Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm here to talk about a new place of worship in Rome which has drawn criticism and at the same time is being seen as a rare modern revival of Roman religion. Tucked away in the modern sprawl of Rome, where scooters buzz past ancient ruins and apartment balconies hang over streets once walked by emperors, stands a quiet anomaly. It is a functioning temple of Jupiter. Yes, what you hear is right. It's a functioning temple of Jupiter, not a museum replica or a reconstructed tourist landmark, but an active sanctuary dedicated to the king of the Roman gods. Built by Associazione Tradizionale Pietas, a contemporary new pagan organization reviving ancient Roman Italic religious traditions, the temple is a living bridge between the world of antiquity and the present. Within its small courtyard, incense burns, wreaths hang from columns, and a certain flame flickers just as it would have 2000 years ago. Isn't that really fascinating? Right in the city of Rome. Statues of deities carved in classical form keep watch as modern worshippers perform rites once thought lost to time. What makes this place remarkable is not just its architecture but its spirit. Rome is a city where the ancient world constantly peeks through the cracks in the present, but rarely does it come alive with such authenticity. This temple is not an artifact or a reconstruction. It is a devotion made tangible, a reminder that the gods of antiquity still have their echo in the modern world. Although Rome is filled with ancient temples, modern legally recognized Roman polytheist groups have been steadily growing since the 1980s as part of a global revival of pre Christian religions known as Reconstructionist paganism. This Jupiter temple is one only a few active Roman style temples built in the last 1000 years. Now, the critics of this temple of Jupiter, have raised concerns about its legality, cultural positioning, and ideological framing. While supporters see it as a revival of ancient Roman religion, detractors question its legitimacy and broader implications. The temple is used for public rituals and celebrations that follow purely Roman rites without contamination from other cultures. So they are maintaining their authenticity there. ATP frames the temple, that is Associazione Tradizionale Pietas, which is also called ATP. ATP frames the temple as a way to restore ancient values and combat what they describe as a present value crisis. Some critics have, however, attempted to brand the temple as an illegal structure, bringing in code enforcement to challenge its existence. This reflects skepticism about whether such religious buildings should be officially sanctioned in modern Rome. Now, on this context, some also feel that the authorities should not have allowed a structure to be built which tries to bring in an era or a faith or some beliefs which was already overtaken by Christianity. As regards the cultural authenticity, detractors argue that the temple represents a selective reconstruction of Roman tradition, raising questions about whether modern neo pagan practices can truly replicate ancient religion. Critics see it as more of a symbolic revival than a continuation of authentic Roman worship. Now, this place maintains certain exclusivity of rights. The insistence on purely Roman rights without outside influence has also been criticized as being culturally insular, potentially alienating broader spiritual communities who embrace syncretism. Now, coming to the social perception, some observers view the temple as a fringe religious project, noting that mainstream Italian society remains largely Catholic or secular. This has led to skepticism about its relevance beyond a small circle of adherents. But how do the supporters counter this criticism? They feel that it is not just a symbolic monument. They argue that it restores a sense of continuity with Rome's ancient heritage, offering an alternative spiritual path. The temple is also part of the European Congress of Ethnic Religions, giving it international recognition among neo-pagan groups. Now, this does authenticate the existence of that temple. Now, in short, critics question the temple's legality, authenticity, and cultural relevance, while supporters celebrate it as a rare modern revival of Roman religion. The debate reflects broader tensions between heritage revival movements and mainstream cultural frameworks in Italy today. Now, friends, all of you who are listening to this from India, it may not have too much of an relevance to you. But since the topic is pretty much universal, it's a kind of a conflict between heritage revival and rather revival of heritages and the mainstream cultural frameworks or the mainstream beliefs and faiths of a country or a nation. Please feel free to put your comments. Let me know about your thoughts on this whole idea of reviving a culture which was seemed to have got lost centuries ago. So please do feel free to make your comments, and if you have liked this audio, do like and share it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon for regular updates. Thank you very much for being with me, and look forward to seeing you soon with some new and more interesting contents.